Hi, my name is Jessica Tucker, and today I will be talking to you about alcohol and stress in college. Virtually all college students in the United States endure college drinking, even if they do or do not already. Drinking is now a normal aspect in college, and it has become a ritual fundamental that is part of almost everyone's to-do list. The first few weeks of college are the most crucial times, and it is when students are at their highest peak of vulnerability. This stretch of freedom is often taken advantage of, not having a curfew, not having adult supervision, or not having rules are all new experiences college students have to adjust to. With 4 out of every 5 students participating in binge drinking, this is the most serious problem on college campuses across the United States. Binge drinking is the consumption of 4 or more drinks by women or 5 or more drinks by men in a single occasion, or a pattern of drinking bringing a person's BAC, blood alcohol concentration, to a level of 0.08 or above. While some drink to relax, relieve stress, and reduce anxiety, drinking has become a serious issue and highly abused on college campuses. Sporting events, pre-post parties, Greek parties, social gatherings, local clubs, post-exam celebrations, boredom, and etc. These are all examples and reasons and accessible places to drink while in college. Even though students under the age of 21 are prohibited from buying alcohol, almost 74% of the 80% of students that consume alcohol are found to be undergraduates or under the age of 21. College drinking is not really the issue, but it's the negative outcomes due to excessive drinking. There are various examples of consequences that mainly happen to students between the ages of 18 and 24. Due to irresponsible decisions, Due to irresponsible decisions while under the influence, approximately 1,825 students die each year from unintentional injuries while driving intoxicated. Not being cautious of their social activities and interactions, more than 97,000 students become victims of alcohol related problems, such as being sexually assaulted or date rape. Health problems and suicide attempts have been rapidly growing as well. Drinking Drinking obviously has a huge effect on college students' lives, but one of the primary consequences that they face are poor academic grades. 25% 25% of college drinkers have shown to have missed class throughout the week, during poor on papers and exams, falling behind, and overall receiving unacceptable grades. Around 1,500 students have developed an alcoholic problem, and between 1.2 and 1.5% of students have developed depression and indicated that they have tried to commit suicide. Because they are stressed and cannot control their substance use, another issue in college, another issue in college is stress. Ongoing drinking habits and are used as methods of coping and dealing with situations. College is the most stressful time of one's life, but is more prevalent to undergraduates. Most of the reasons from stress fall under 3 categories: financial stress, academic stress, and personal stress. Academic stress is the biggest issue during the first semester of college. Things like studying for classes or cramming for information and before important exams are most common, because the knowledge of time management are oblivious. Trying to balance between social gatherings, parties, academics, sleep, and making time to go to the cab before it closes are all new experiences college students have to undergo their freshman year. Although academic stress occurs more often, financial stress is more effective and harder to cope with. Paying back student loans and dealing with an unfinished balance due to lack of expenses of financial aid is the most helpless situation a student could be in. While on the college campus the first semester, dues are paid or not paid, students could be kicked out of their dorms and forced to leave school. Finally, students undergo personal stress. which is anything associated with one's social, personal problems in college. That is not necessarily important, but a lot of emotions and mentally directed to certain situations. College relationships cause a lot of unwanted stress and could even become a distraction and cause a lack of a concentration on the student's academic studies. There is a wide variety of adverse health conditions students are forced to participate in that's pertaining with stress and alcohol. Depression, anxiety, and suicide and unhealthy eating disorders are the biggest health challenges college students face and can often become stressful for these college students. College may be for educational guidance and preparation, but there are real life situations like dealing with stress and alcohol abuse are very common issues with numerous students. To help deal with these undergoing situations, your university has a mental health counselor development held on campus that offers resources and intervention. Often resources held on college campuses that often resources and interventions to help students manage their overcome a wide range of problems. Even you don't feel comfortable meeting a counselor face to face, you can even call and ask for a representative and talk to them over the phone. Going through college is a personal learning experience, but you do not have to do it alone. Thank you for your time.